spent most of my career examining the issue of how race and ethnicity affects the career decision making that individuals make. You know, so there are many ways to ask that question. Does being a person of color influence the opportunities one has? Absolutely. We know that. We know that demonstrated. Does being a person of color influence the career dreams that an individual has? We know that there are no racial differences in what children choose for their career dreams. When they talk about, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be a ballerina, I want to be a doctor, there are no racial ethnic differences in that. But what we do know is that there are racial ethnic differences. When you ask children what they expect to be, there are big differences by race ethnicity, with children of color circumscribing their options more than white children. We know, for example, that then there are different influences across cultural groups, not so much by race and ethnicity, but by the way a particular group ascribes to traditional values. So for example, Latinos, Hispanics have much stronger, traditional Hispanics, Latinos have very strong family values. And often what the family wants them to do is a very strong component of their career decision making. We know that for Asian Americans, for traditional Asian Americans, the family expectations around prestige and not bringing shame on the family are very strong influences. Now that, you know, I'm making very broad generalizations, but when we look at this across cultural groups, we do see these differences. So, you know, the role that race and ethnicity plays is really, I think, key, not so much that there are different, wholly different variables, but sometimes an emphasis of some particular kinds of variables. And I will also say discrimination and the perception of opportunity plays a very strong role for many, many college students or high school students of color.